You wake up to a distant siren. At first, you think it's just an early morning test, something you've heard before. But then your phone buzzes. An emergency alert flashes across the screen. Nuclear attack warning. Seek immediate shelter. Your hands shake. You look outside the window. The streets are silent. No traffic. No children playing. Only the eerie hum of fear spreading faster than the sirens themselves. And then, your mind begins to race. Where will they strike first? Which cities are marked as ground zero? Could your home already be on that invisible target map? In this video, you'll uncover the top 10 US cities most likely to be targeted in a nuclear war. Not theory, not rumor, but the cities most often marked by military analysts, Cold War-era documents, and modern war simulations. The truth is chilling. The list is real, and by the end, you'll know if your city is on it. But first, imagine the unthinkable. A flash brighter than the sun, a wave of fire swallowing everything in its path, and you, caught between seconds that decide life or death. This is where it begins. You already know the fear, but to understand why certain cities are targets, you must step back. During the Cold War, military planners created what they called a nuclear target map. Every major city, base, and port was assigned a value. Some were marked for counterforce, strikes against military power. Others were marked for countervalue, strikes designed to cripple industry, economy, and morale. The logic hasn't changed. The maps may be secret, but the patterns remain visible. Certain US cities are too critical to ignore. Destroy them, and America's ability to fight or even survive collapses. The key factors: military command centers, cities that control nuclear launch systems, satellites and air defense, strategic air bases, locations for stealth bombers and nuclear-capable aircraft, naval ports, home to America's nuclear submarines and carriers, economic and political capitals, hubs that represent the heart of American power, population density, cities where a single strike inflicts maximum chaos. Remember this: in nuclear war, targets are not random. They are calculated, cold, and chosen with precision. And that's why today, intelligence experts and survival researchers still highlight the same places. From Washington to California, from coastal ports to deep inland bases. These are the cities most likely to be in the crosshairs. In a few moments, you'll hear the full list. But knowing the list is not enough. You must also understand what happens if you live in or even near one of these places. Because when the missiles rise, time is measured in minutes, and only those who prepare now will have a chance. You sit at your desk staring at the map. 10 cities, each one a flashing red mark in the minds of America's adversaries, and each one a warning. So the top 10 US cities most likely to be nuclear targets. 1. Washington, D.C. The ultimate political target. The President, Congress, the Pentagon. Take out D.C. and America loses its brain. 2. New York City. The financial capital of the world. A single strike here cripples markets, media, and millions of lives in one moment. 3. Los Angeles. West Coast hub. Home to defense contractors, ports, and Hollywood. The face of American influence. 4. San Francisco Bay Area. Silicon Valley. Tech giants, naval bases, and economic power. Eliminated, and the digital backbone of the US falters. 5. Chicago. Deep in the heartland. Railroads, industry, and food distribution lines converge here. A strike in Chicago cuts America in half. 6. Houston. Energy capital. Refineries, pipelines, and NASA. Without Houston, fuel supply and space dominance collapse. 7. Seattle. Home to Boeing, naval shipyards, and a gateway to the Pacific. A prime first strike option from across the ocean. 8. Denver. Near Cheyenne Mountain, NORAD's command bunker. A critical military nerve center. Destroy it, and America's missile defense coordination shatters. 9. Miami. Port hub and Southern Command. Its loss cripples trade, Caribbean defense, and coastal supply chains. 10. San Diego. Major naval base. Nuclear submarines, carriers, and Pacific Fleet assets all dock here. And what to do if you live near a target city. Have a plan to evacuate early. Do not wait for the sirens. In war, hesitation kills. Stock essentials outside the blast zone. Water, food, medicine, stored where fallout cannot reach. Avoid highways in panic. When the alert hits, roads become death traps. Plan secondary routes now. Know the fallout patterns. Prevailing winds carry radiation far beyond ground zero. Living outside a city doesn't mean you're safe. What not to do. Don't look for the blast. The flash can blind you instantly. Don't rush to crowded shelters at the last second. They will already be full. Don't assume one strike ends it. Nuclear war unfolds in waves. Remember, minutes matter. And knowing these cities gives you an edge. If your home is on this list, preparation is no longer optional. Because survival is not about luck. It is about readiness. You know the list now. 10 cities, 10 glowing red targets, and maybe the place you call home is one of them. But here's the truth. Fear alone will not save you. Only action will. You must think ahead. You must prepare when others laugh. Because when the flash comes, when the fire rises, when the world changes forever, only those who planned will have a chance to stand. Repeat this in your mind. Seconds decide survival. Minutes decide fate. Preparation decides everything. This is not about living in paranoia. This is about protecting the people you love. About refusing to be helpless when chaos begins. So ask yourself now, if the sirens sound tomorrow, will you be ready? Or will you be one of the millions left with nothing but regret? The choice is yours, and the time to decide is now. If you found this video eye-opening, share it. If you want more survival guides, more global conflict breakdowns, and more unfiltered truth, subscribe right now. Because knowledge is not just power. In times like these, knowledge is survival. Stay alert, stay prepared, and never forget, the clock is always ticking.